I don't want to talk about today, but we're watching a movie, so expect a full review of The Lobster, or whatever this movie is called.
Have you ever been on your own before?
No, never.
I should have known by the genre description of absurdist, dystopian, black comedy film that it would not have been Elaine's cup of tea, necessarily. It is early in the morning now. I was supposed to film this last night after watching the movie and then edit after that, but I had to give my wife some TLC because she enjoyed the movie like 0%, and I had to try and swiftly transition into something much more comedic after that, so we watched something else on Netflix after that, and I had to give her a back and shoulder rub and go to bed early with her rather than stay up and work. So I felt like I owed her that based on her reaction to the movie and obviously the fact that I selected the movie. So in Elaine's opinion, not a good movie. I, on the other hand, actually enjoyed the film, but I must say that the ending was actually a little bit lost on me. It was only after I watched another video explaining it and read a couple of things about it afterwards online that I actually feel like I really understood. Throughout the movie I was basically trying to figure out more of what was going on than was actually going on, but actually there wasn't all that much mystery. So trying to count the number of people in the city and in the forest and in the hotel and trying to make sense of where everybody fitted in and how, and then also how simple the relationships between the people were and the things that they shared. I should have been thinking a lot less during the movie and actually just kind of taking it in. So I think the analogies in relationships in that context are really strong, and that it's a really barrier shifting movie. It's very different to anything else I've ever seen before, and I think much like Napoleon Dynamite was to comedy, if you watched it with the wrong people the first time, it was kind of like the first of its kind in that awkward comedy kind of situation. And so watching Nacho Libre, for example, after that becomes much more enjoyable when you kind of know what to expect and you have a framework in your mind for how these kinds of comedies work. For this movie, I think it was kind of the first of its kind. So I expected it more to be like a Shutter Island like mystery thing to be revealed at the end, but actually it was quite a simple analogy of a story being told that was actually lost on me while I was watching it. I'm trying to review the movie without giving away any spoilers, which is actually quite difficult, so I'm sorry if it comes across as a little bit vague, but my recommendation is that if you're interested in film, you should definitely watch this movie. I think it's the first of its kind. It definitely isn't family friendly, but enjoy it for the art and what it says about society and the way that we view relationships in society.